artificial fire tiger here. So we are now going to take a look at a piece of work in progress, and I'm just going to basically go ahead and have a look at how I've designed something. So the piece of work that we're talking about is this one, so I'll play it through. It's a remix competition I'm working on at the moment. I'll play the entire loop, and then you can see if you want to stick around and see how I create it. Okay, so that's the loop. So let's take a look at how it was created. We've just taken some of the vocals. So the vocals are basically very. This is the lead chorus vocal. Sorry, that's the backing of the lead, but the lead is this one. And there was a couple of other box stems sitting in here. There was a little hey shout, which is quite cool. So that was got that in at that position. It kind of bounces along and then it hits the hey. And then there was some backing vocals I dug out the back of the project. So this is kind of creating a bit of harmony on the box, right? Okay, so that's our box. Okay, so now let's take a look at some of the other instruments in the mix here. So starting off with the beat, so let's just take that one solo. I'll break this down and go and take a look at what's in here. Okay, yeah, I found this Melodic Techno. Basically did a search in Ableton and just went techno and came up with this Melodic Techno kit. So I'll just turn it, stop this a second. So I dropped this straight across into the project. And basically there should be a clip with it. Or did I not find a clip in there? I don't know. There's no, oh, okay. And then I found a clip basically in the same church of techno. I found this steady 133. So I just dropped that across onto here. And this is what it originally sounded like. Which is not bad. I mean, if you want to go for that really warehouse sound. And then I just changed some of the drums in it, so there was quite a lot of low stuff happening. A lot of these kind of real kind of rumble to it, and that didn't quite work with. Maybe it did. Let's just check how that sounds. Yeah, I found it was a bit too low rumble, so what I did is take out a lot of the low stuff by basically going into the kit. Just muting these two out, and then I changed the actual kick into a kick 2, which is a product where you can create different types of kicks. And we basically got this beat, got a nice little hoppy sound. And then I did a few sample libraries for a bit of high-end percussion, so I pulled in these ones, a bit of bongo type style, and I pulled in another kind of hi-hat piece, and then these. I found a filler here, which I just dropped at kind of the break points, so that kind of came in here. So at the end of each bar, it's just doing a bit of that. So that's our beat. Now the bass, let's make the bass. Now the bass is a nice pattern. It's a nice MIDI pattern in techno, which I came across in the library. And you can, if I just fold this down, you can see it's off beat, so it's on, and then it jumps off, and it does a bit of a hop. So let's get in a bit of syncopation going. And the actual sound I used was a serum, pulled up a serum, got a pluck wide with the pluck sound out below, which gets kind of a nice grating sound to it. Then I put in something called the donk. So this is just another synth, so let me just check it out a second. So by itself it's just going clonk clonk. So that's the same pattern as the bass, but it's taken up an octave and it's got a little bit of a bounce down. And I used spire on that one, so just have a look around. Got a kind of a plucky sound to that one. And I'm putting these towel filters on, which is a free library, and you can basically, it's the same as LFO chain basically, but you can just kind of take out a piece on the bottom and you can determine how many times it will kick in. So that's kind of just doing some side chaining on there. Then the bulk of the sound around the chords I created using scalar. So this is pure scalar by itself. I put some saturation. I'm actually using the scalar, one of the scalar sounds right now. I think works quite nicely. And I had a look around the library and basically just came up with a very simple progression, F sharp minor, which is the key of the vocals, and that's just playing one of the synths in here called Distance. And as I said, with a bit of saturation, it's not even any filter. Then there's the guitar, which is, so basically this scalar here is then sending stuff off to other devices. So the scalar sends out the MIDI, and this guitar is then picking up the MIDI from these channels. This channel we'll get to as the track, we'll get to in a second. The Diva is also picking up the same chord structure, and as is the arm. So this is driving two, three different instruments. So the guitar library is a Contact 7 library, which is the strummed acoustic. So I've just selected Blackjack from there. So that's doing your guitar sounds. Also got the same sidechain filter on. This is a Diva pad. So basically just the Diva pad selection that I went around. Found a good pad in some of the libraries. So you can bring up the cutoff bit to automate that maybe as part of the piece, but yeah, they've got art, and this is just an old school art. It's cool, and it's basically the harp at 16 going up and down, same structure, and then there's and then just bring it all back in together. Sounds. Oh, there's take that one out. And that's basically the drop, so I'll probably spend